Growth Parkview is one deal that literally almost killed me. I've gone through a lot of struggles and challenges in my life, but Growth Parkview, when it comes to a deal, we've done a lot of deals so far. That's one deal that everything went wrong. It challenged who we are. It challenged our partnership. It challenges the marketplace. It challenged the industry. It challenged everything. It challenged our company. Everybody almost gave up on us. But when your vision, your goals is bigger than your fear, there's nothing that can stop you. And at XSITE Capital, we've already dedicated our lives to this business. We say this is it. There's no other thing that we're going to be doing for the next several years until we get gray hairs all over. I already started having some gray hair already. Till we get old, this is it. This is the vehicle that we've chosen to help people in our community see light, understanding that they can build wealth with real estate without having to do a whole lot of work that comes with it. And in that process, we're doing well for ourselves and our family. We've seen that this is it. So the question we ask ourselves when this deal almost broke us down, killed us, or actually made us go out of business, we said, if we quit now, what's our options? What are all our options? And there's no other option. So Growth Parkview was one transaction, at least to date, that has been the most challenging in any of the transactions we've done. And I'm not saying we're not going to see another deal that will give us more challenges, but at least to date, for XSITE Capital, Growth Parkview has been that deal that challenged us significantly. And guess what? And also one of the deal that's been one of the most iconic deal in our ecosystem that's making us blossom. Because sometimes when you go through life, when you start facing challenges, you feel like the world is about to come to an end, not knowing that actually that's about to be your springboard. Guys, since Growth Parkview, we've closed 2 off-market deals. And I think that challenge made us a better company, made us better partners, made us better investors, help us identify weaknesses that we have within our companies to fix them. It just made us as a whole a better private equity firm and a better people individually. So Leslie, I don't know.
The main motivation that kept us going through the storm of closing Growth Parkview was our investors. XSITE Capital would not be in existence if it was not for the people that we decided to serve. The whole name XSITE Capital was not the excitement about acquiring apartment communities or building wealth for ourselves. It was the excitement about serving a specific group of people who never had access to this asset class before. So when we faced the challenges with Growth Parkview, we asked ourselves, if we stop now, who will? Who will continue in this battle? Who will continue in this journey to bring institutional grade assets to members of our community, to other 9-to-5 professionals, to people who never even thought that this was possible for them? We had to take ourselves out of the equation and focus on the people that we decided to serve. And when we did that, we knew there was only one answer: never back down. And guess what? Our investors were cheering us along.
Yep.
Like, guys, we got you guys.
Let's go.
As long as you guys keep fighting, we got you.
Yep.
And that was so heartwarming, right? And I remember one of our investors called me. He was like, Leslie, you guys are such good guys, man. How can I help? How can I help? And those were the calls. Those were the messages that we're getting from our community that kept us going. And we're like, you know what? There's always a way. There's always a way. We've always had that fundamental belief. If we cannot get over the obstacle, we'll go under the obstacle. If we cannot go under the obstacle, we'll go around it. If we cannot go around it, we'll go through it.
Yep.
The obstacle is the way. And we kept going. And I'm telling you, that experience helped us grow significantly as a platform. Like Tenny said, helped us grow as a company, helped us grow as individuals. And sometimes the greatest things come through pain.
A lot of pain.
A lot of pain. And
I can remember very well doing that deal. So we started, guys, education is the key. Like everything that you're looking to do is out there. Somebody already done it and figured it out. We started identifying the gaps we have within the company that is making it challenging for we to make the transaction happen. All in addition to that, there's a lot of economic factor too that was against us. So the challenge with Grove was not just XSITE Capital. There was a lot of economic, political, geopolitical things that was actually affecting everything. So everything that could go wrong was going wrong. People were scared about the world, politics, money, recession, inflation. Everything was going wrong. And like Leslie said, if there's an obstacle, you just got to figure out how do I go around it or above it or through it. And what we decided to do was to go through it, right? And we sought guidance from mentors, from books, from friends. Like he said, investors were there by our side, just cheering us along. And we're not one of those group of people that see challenge and we back down. We just be like, okay, what do we need to do? Literally, there are some of our partners that are like, you know what? At this point in time, I think we should just, how do they call it? Count your losses, right? And just let's go quit and go fight another day. We're like, but this is a battle. If we quit right now, the battle is over. We got to figure out how to navigate this, right? And I think one day me and my partners, we sat down and we asked ourselves, what are our options? These people we're looking to serve. If we quit today, man, we give up on them. Can we figure out a way to have a conversation with the seller, with our investors, and everybody that's involved in this transaction to let them understand that as long as we have breath in our body, as long as we still have this energy, we're going to get it done. All we just need is time. And all the partners involved, the seller, the brokers, everybody involved in the deal was like, well, I see you guys are still fighting. You guys still have the energy. I remember this very, very, very well. The broker will call me because the broker, I've not done a deal with him before. He's known XSITE Capital for a while. And he will call me like, man, Tenny, are you sure I did not make the wrong decision to award you guys this deal? I was like, if you give us chance, just give us a little bit more time. There was one day I did not waver for one day that we will not be able to close that deal. One day. The only thing I knew that we were running out of was time. And I was like, if only they can give us more time, we're going to get it done. Like I don't think I ever had that doubt within my mind that I have what it takes to get it done. But we needed to become a company that is capable of doing it. And we needed time to become that company. And that is that company we became. Because time gave us the time to grow to be the company. And because we grew to become the company, we were able to execute on the deal. And the whole marketplace saw that now we became a company that is capable of withstanding that kind of challenges. And guess what? That we became an institutional investor, and they started giving us opportunities that they know we are capable as a group to be able to do it. And it's not just because me, Dr. Oni, and Leslie. Of course, we have all these investors that was chairing. I remember an investor called me at 11 p.m. at night. He had two feelings. One of the feelings is that, man, I like what you guys are doing. What you guys are doing is crazy. It's ambitious. I love it. But he was scared. Because this is the first time he's investing with us. He's investing $300,000 with us. He's like, man, I love what you guys are doing. You guys have this vision. And all I told him that day was, you call me 2 a.m. in the morning, I'll pick up your call. Because you've trusted us to go in this journey together. As long as we have time, I promise you, we'll deliver in our results. He was like, Tenny, this is exactly what I want to hear. Well, it's okay. It's okay. This guy doesn't really know us from anywhere, but he just believes in the vision and the conviction that we have about where we're going. And then, we got that deal closed. And if I have to think about one of the most challenging time in my life, it was this day because I was sick, I was growing, I was learning. It did everything. My wife, my kids. I woke up in the morning, I go into the office, and I don't go out till late in the night. Even when I'm sleeping, me and my partners were having phone calls about what we're going to do next. What are our options? So asking the question about a deal that was one of the most challenging transactions in our history, Grove Parkview definitely is the deal. And it actually springboarded us to who we're becoming right now. So
yeah, and just to highlight what actually happened is we acquired Grove Parkview because when you put these deals under contracts, you have 90 days to close.
60 to 90 days.
60 to 90 days to close. We were awarded Grove Parkview. What was it, like July or June?
It was June 2024.
June 2024. We were awarded and we had to close it in 60 days. with a opportunity to extend that for another 30 days. Well,
each extension requires an additional earnest money deposit.
And after 90 days, we had not raised the capital that was required to close Grove Parkview. Because guess what was happening at that same period of time as well? The Olympics. Summer Olympics, summer holidays. Then the elections were coming. And everybody thought the war was going to come to an end because of the varying news cycles and all of that. And everybody just ghosted. Nobody was responding, even our investors. Because before going into the deal, we had commitments, soft commitments of over $20 million. But all of that disappeared. And in those moments, the seller of the deal is waiting. You guys said you close this deal in 90 days. What's going on? What's going on? The broker, I trusted you guys. I believed in you guys, and I gave you guys this. On our own end, we have our personal money, EMD, earnest money deposit on the line, hundreds of thousands of dollars. We are spending morning, day, night, calling, talking to investors, pushing, doing webinars, doing everything, and nothing is moving. For a good 2-3 months period of time, we did not raise a single dime extra.
Yep.
And in those 2-3 months period of time, we never wavered.
We're calling every day, working.
We never wavered for any second. We knew God, the universe, or whatever is challenging us to grow. And we focused on who do we need to become? Who do we need to talk to? How do we need to do that? And that led to like a significant amount of growth for us as a platform. And it is what you see today, is the XSITE Capital that you see today. But what we always went back to the fundamentals, to first principles. All right. Is this deal a good deal? Yes. The numbers, the fundamentals make sense on the deal. Yes. Has anything changed about the deal since we bought it? No.
Since we had it under contract.
Yes, since we had it under contract. No. Okay. So what must have changed is just the community society that we live in at this time. All right. It's still a good deal. It's going to make well for our investors. That's why we got there in the first place. We'll go back to the seller and talk. And thankfully, the seller was able to work with us. And guess what? Something that could have ended really badly ended up really well, because the seller, who was a very experienced operator, became a mentor to us because she liked the way we dealt with these challenges that we had. We were so transparent, so open, that at one point she called. She's like, "Guys, you guys are too transparent. You don't need to tell me about that. You don't need to tell me anything, you know." So it's one of those things that taught me. And I know we're gonna face challenges again in the future, but we're gonna go into it with a much different mind and much different perspective that we did with Grove Parkview. So while it almost killed us, it did help us grow significantly.
Yep. And then one other thing I'm going to say in that Grove Parkview thing is, a lot of people, when they face challenges, they run away. Like they stop communicating, they stop picking up their phones, they start hiding, they stop doing what they're supposed to do. XSITE Capital, we're not. We move forward. I can remember very well, our investors, our brokers, partners, there's no day they call us and we don't pick up the phone. We miss their call, we call them right back. And they ask you, like, so what's going on? We're like, this is exactly where we are. But we're making progress, you know. And I think that's one thing, if anybody's taking away from this conversation as well, is just don't run away. Don't hide. Don't go hide in a closet somewhere. Just face the person, face the challenge, and then have an honest conversation with every party. I think one of the things that helped us in this thing is we stick to our core value, which is honesty and integrity. It's like, we want to be able to let you understand where we are and where we're going and what we're doing every single day to get us there. And I think everybody that was part of that conversation appreciated that we were actively working towards, because I can remember very well, the broker was telling me that there are some people like, they face this challenge. Guess what? If you call them, they don't pick up. They disappear. And he's been doing this for over 30 years. Like, what you guys exhibited was something that I've never seen before. In the midst of challenges, you guys were present. You were always communicating, dedicated to the cause, and you guys brought it to the finish line. And that gave us a huge amount of respect in the entire industry. It's not just about this deal. It gave us a huge respect in the industry. So I think that was a powerful one as well. But again, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. That's exactly what Grove Parkview did.
1,000%. So Growth Pack View is actually one deal that helped us grow.
It made us a better company.
It made us build a better team.
It made us a resistant company.
It made us grow our investor base significantly.
It made me a better learner.
It also made us better leaders.
It made me a better team member.
It definitely made me a better individual.
It made me understand the gap that we have within the company.
And it turned you into an investor relations specialist.
Yeah, exactly. it made me become somebody that didn't know I have a capability of becoming something extraordinary.
And it helped us unlock some really powerful tools that we're still using today, like some strategies that we teach to other people as well.
It created a lot of partnership for us.
Oh, yeah. And it opens so many doors to other off-market opportunities.
You actually made us an institutional investor.
Growth Pack View actually elevated XSITE Capital as a platform.
And made our investors trust in the vision of what we're doing.
To this day, our investors still rave about Growth Pack View.
And they're ready to go to war with us.
Because of the challenges that we faced and how we communicated with them.
Growth Pack View was one of those deals that made people understand that no matter what happened, a deal or the people that you work with is the most important thing that can ever happen to you.
It truly, truly solidified our relationship with brokers because I could see how much respect the brokers have for us when we went to NMSC in Las Vegas.
Growth Pack View was one of those deals that became the rocket fuel that's launching XSITE Capital to $1 billion company.
Growth Pack View changed XSITE Capital.